Okay. Seriously, noises in this game making me go nuts. So I really like the idea of both Supernova and this bouncy spell. Let's start with the bouncy. Let that do its thing. It's pretty freaking awesome. I enjoy it. I would love to do a crit build with it, potentially. Because I could see some very fun crit stuff happening with it. And let's throw Mind Runes in this, because at this point we're starting to get the duration on Pressure Blast to be regular, even when we use Mindlessness, which is exactly what we want. So let's just keep going through, and I can use Supernova to clear rooms. So at this point we have a pair of Turbo Nukes that we can use more or less whenever we want to clear rooms in a fairly safe and sustainable fashion. Because now, the Bouncy Spell, let's kill him. The Bouncy Spell, there we go, Bouncy Spell is off cooldown, and then for the next, ooh, ow. The next room, Supernova will be off cooldown. Note to self, Hellfire Crawlers, actually terrifying. Should probably bust these things up and not get hit by their attacks. Hey, there we go. Shock. So, this is a bit of a hard decision. Oh wait, no, that's already maxed. So we want to put shocks in there. Oh right, because we increased our shock level. Ah, that's convenient. So at the very least, we seem to have multiple hearts sitting around. Trying to, nope, ow. Took a little bit of damage for really no good reason. I'm just trying to pick up all the yellow hearts so they're not distracting me, you know, making me think that I have extra hearts lying around. Well, let's just go through. Hey, it's a storage room. I love storage rooms. It makes my life a lot easier. It doesn't need to be. Okay, so... oh, there we go. Okay, so I like the idea of the Scythe. The problem with the Scythe is it's single target and longish cooldown. It's got a really cool debuff and it does a fair amount of damage, but in the end, it just doesn't work with this build today. Good to know, though. I'm actually going to keep around Wind Aura. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to keep around Wind Aura just for the off chance we end up fighting very certain bosses. Okay, so let's use this and do what the bouncy. Do what the bouncy does. So what we want to do is get Prismatic Devil up, because now we have close-up damage, mid-range damage, long-range damage, and two very strong nukes. So this build is starting to come together in some very unique ways. And, well, I still have my reservations about our chances here. It seems to be largely encouraging, because now anybody that gets close to us gets walloped by both Scarlet Salvo and Prismatic Devil. Anything far away from us gets hit by Scarlet Salvo, or Pressure Blast. And anything that's particularly threatening to our general well-being. Oh, this is an event room. I'm kind of hoping there's going to be a heart in here. Except for, I have half a mind to... let's come back to this. There's nothing worse than doing an event room and having it chip off all of your health. Especially a stasis room on later levels. Just because that can really reduce the amount of stuff you got. So let's quickly... Let's there we go. Did it not? Okay, well, never mind, I guess. Oh, it only bounces once and we didn't run into any enemies. That's a shame. Oh well, not the end of the world. We're scared. Luckily, Supernova is always there to kind of pick up the pieces. So, also Scarlet Salvo is amazing. Okay, we got some kind of rune somewhere. Oh, it's another entropy rune. Well, might as well... nope. Well, no. Might as well toss that in there. Might as well toss that into Prismatic Devil. I think Bias actually has some pretty nice applications. Light runes are worthless to me at this point. So, if we get a triple, might as well make triple light. I don't even know if that's a combo that I've ever made before. I think it might be Light Pillar. Could be wrong, though. Hey, why not? We've got two double combiners, and our health is doing alright. I'll have to backtrack crazily to... I probably should have actually gone this way first. Oh, does not matter that much. Oh, hey. Okay, some more Earth Runes. Anything up there that I want? The answer is nothing up there. Perfect, sort of. Let's Supernova and get over here and just wallop these guys, because scary things are happening. And this is part of the reason why I'm leery about the idea of doing event rooms first, because that could have actually killed us after solid event room. Let's just keep this up. Note to self. I'm actually going to want to do this. Switch Prismatic Devil for Pressure Blast, because this way we can use Pressure Blast a little bit more accurately and constantly have Prismatic Devil casting, even if we don't specifically need it. So let's cast that. See if that... Yeah, there we go. Crazy bounces. Love those crazy bounces. In the end, Supernova is a little bit more reliable, but it requires us to go into harm's way, which is not as appreciated. It'd be interesting to do a double Scarlet Salvo run at some point. I don't know. Probably also just super dangerous. I like the idea of doing it the way we're doing it right now. Oh, geez, those were a pair of Earth Elementals in a very scary way. Okay, let's just cast the water. That's another Earth Elemental. That's just Supernova. Bad things are happening here, and I'd rather not be a part of it. Because there's a lot of ouch pain. Okay, damage control, Exterminator, class specialization, or Seeking Bullet. Let's go with Seeking Bullet. Might as well. And we get another double combiner. Don't go into the damage zone. That's the mean thing to do. Okay. And, oh, actually, the stairs are at the very, very end. So if I get lucky here... Let's mindlessness. Ow. A lot of pain here. Not appreciated. Watch out for the fire. The fire is scary. Also, kill the red bones. Ow. Oh, I see. It's a higher level red bones. It's murdering my face. Okay, I don't know what he had. I think he had... Oh, shoot. Right, you gotta step on red bones. Unfortunately, they leave damage zones that are very hard to cross, or more so painful to cross, and the fact that we knock enemies away. Okay, so we're quite injured. We're not going to be doing the stasis room. I'd love to, but, I mean, look at our health. If we're unlucky, we die. And I really don't want to go to the next floor injured because I wanted to get a trait that was of debatable usefulness to me. Be awesome. Let's not accidentally set it off by just veering downwards like an idiot. Anyway, let's keep going up. This run has taken a very long time, but I guess that's what happens when you're playing on a higher difficulty. You're playing carefully, and you don't have super crazy powerful abilities. Doesn't surprise me. Let's go up here. Please have multiple hearts for me. There's one, just shy of half health. Where's the other one? Watch it be a yellow heart. Nope. Okay, there we go. So, we are not doing alright as far as health goes, but we're doing ish. Okay, speed levels, generally useless. Guess I'm gonna go with movement speed, because, yeah, we are naturally slower as a result of everything. Burp. I haven't even eaten anything. Why am I burping? I guess it's probably just because I'm sitting in a chair and it's like, well, things. Yeah, totally the commentary you guys want to hear. Alright, I'll try and keep it a little bit more intelligent. Even though we're starting to hit the Wander Gets Stupid mark of the evening. Which is actually, like, an hour from now. Not an hour from now, like 10 minutes from now. That's bad. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's just murder her. There we go. So, we're at half health. That's a concern. And I'm going to wait for mindlessness. We're not going to be able to get Supernova. Okay, uh-oh. Okay, let's just send the bouncy off and hang out back here. Let that handle everything. Oh, that Ghost Hunter hurts. So, we have a crazy amount of projectiles. Unfortunately, our long-range damage kind of sucks. Okay, thank you. We're getting hearts. Unfortunately, that puts us exactly where we were when we came into the floor. Okay. This time we got mindlessness. I'll just stay away from the light hunter. I'm trying to blast, take out the... Yep, there we go. Okay, we'll be fine. Doesn't look like we get any red hearts, unfortunately. You're gonna have to remember that there aren't any here, even though there potentially could be. Okay, we get some earth runes. Unfortunately, no use for earth runes in this build right now. I could just keep maxing out Supernova, and I'll probably do it just to get rid of them. But, I mean, currently it's max level. Like right there. Okay, so I'm going to put entropy in this, light in this. The thing is, it does, like if I forget to use mindlessness, it does help us out. And mainly, we're not using light runes for anything else. We're not using most anything for anything else. We're using fire runes, so I can get one more fire rune into Scarlet Salvo before the mindlessness thing goes off. Admittedly, mindlessness is not full cooldown. Let's just keep away from the Aqua Hunter. And let's let the bouncy destruction of doom and gloom and whatnot. I'm just going to murder them personally. Luckily, since we went with Prismatic Devil, we do have the very nice effect of being able to Wrecking Ball into enemies too. That is very much appreciated. So, we're not dead yet. We're actually, our health is doing alright. Ooh, this is a big old storage room. I like big old storage rooms. Sometimes they have nice things for me. It was becoming obvious, though, that Pressure Blast is not... it's a Greater Dark Spirit. Wait. We know the deal with Greater Dark Spirit. Let's use Mindlessness and Supernova. Because the thing is, she does a fair amount of damage, but it's largely Dark Wind. And if I can actually get close and just wallop her face, I'll be able to kill her faster. Mini-bosses suck. Oh, yeah. Well, at the very least, there are far worse mini-bosses to run across. Is that really my only reward for fighting her? Getting injured? Thanks. Oh, well. Let's just keep going. Let's do Bouncy. I think the Bouncy's going. Nope, I didn't use the Bouncy. I don't even know who's left. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of stuff. That's... Buster Bang would have been really destructive right there. I'm gonna just avoid the Master Fire Mages. They're terrifying. Okay. Ow. We're lower than half health again. And none of these are red hearts. Soul hearts would be nice. Or the one that increases our maximum health. Too bad we have neither. So, just keep going around, use this, and I'm actually going to stay away from that for a second. Get in, and blow. Okay. Need to remember not to be using Pressure Blast, because it's got a fast enough cooldown that I can actually... there we go. We get a heart. Doesn't look like we have any other enemies, too. So something either died or teleported away. I don't know. But either way, we're staying alive. Oh, yeah. I'm not a musical man. There's actually a very good reason why I, for example, have not ever played Crypt of the Necrodancer, and it largely has to do with the fact that I'd start speaking in rhythm, which would be hilarious for an episode, and then dumb. So let's just rely on our stuff. Now the thing is, it's probably best that I actually use both of my long cooldown abilities instead of alternating them. At this point, we are in enough danger that it seems dumb for me to do it any other way. I really don't know what those blue zones are. I think they're from my nuke. My, like, super bounce nuke. But it's not something I want to find out. So I'm waiting for bounce nuke to come back at least. That's adequate enough. Oh, jeez. Stay close to the Aqua Imp. Luckily, I can just kind of let it fire off and it does okay. Please give me health soon. Please. There we go. Okay. We're alive. Not much, but we're alive. We've got maybe a couple rooms left. Unfortunately, we have to take a very long trip back. So, let's get retrospective here for a second. Or introspective, I don't know. I guess retrospective is afterwards, whereas introspective can be during. So, our build. We got Prismatic Devil, close range. I guess we are the Jack of all trades. This is a Jack of all trades run. With some very nice ultimates to push us through. Luckily. But, as far as it goes... Scarlet Salvo does not do much. It doesn't do the greatest of long-range damage. It does a lot, but it's pittering. Supernova and the bounce move are amazing, but they do have long cooldowns, which puts us in a bit of an awkward position from time to time. And by time to time, I mean really just we either have to wait or deal with the fact that we don't have them. Okay, what do we got in here? Let's just... Yep. Okay, there's that. These witches are tough. Yeah, problem is Scarlet Salvo ends up being a liability in close quarters, which is a serious problem. I like the spell. It's got great defensive capabilities, but at the same time does have some pretty bad drawbacks. Wind Aura is tempting to use here, but I like our nukes. I like our entire setup, and I really don't want to switch it out too much. We got an Earth Rune. Not much I can put it into. Might as well just keep throwing it into Supernova. We don't... Oh, we have a triple combiner. Well, note to self, don't die. Also, note to self, get more runes. Uh-oh. They're doing that thing again. Let's just do the bounce. There we go. We have done the bounce. The bounce will have to sustain us for the time being while we take out the Master Earth Mages. Master Earth Mage is scary. So, it doesn't look like we get any runes, but we're not dead. Oh, well, apparently there was a health pickup in there. I didn't even realize. Okay. Supernova. Oh, thank you very much. Wow, that actually killed everything. And got us... there's a health. So, depending on what's in the event room, we could go... we could either go down or we could do whatever's in here. What is it? Oh, it's escort. Also looks like our basic enemy types are actually fairly weak. So what we're going to do is pop mindlessness, go over, supernova, murder. And we're going to... Who's even left? Oh, wow, that was fast. We barely even took any damage. Okay, so I really hope that I can get a little bit more. Okay, so we could go with Lucky, Dying Wish, Impromptu Armor, or Soul Absorption. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so Impromptu Armor, kind of mediocre. A Dying Wish is rough. It's not a good one, because honestly, at that point, you're dead anyway. It's not going to make much of a difference. If it boosted you back up health, but here's the question. Do we want to go with Soul Absorption? After killing 50 enemies, increase to gain 2 HP permanently. Unfortunately, we only have 1 floor left, so at the very least, we're going to get maybe 6 health. That's pretty pitiful. I'm going to go with that. Next up, we could go with the triple combiner, or we could go with crit chance. At this point, we're so close to beating regular mode, I'm actually going to go with crit chance. Just because of the sheer amount of damage potential that we can put out, getting a lot of crits could be really nice. And let's get up to full health, because we're there. We also get this, whatever this is. So we could do shock levels. It's tempting. Pretty tempting. But I'm going to go with defense, because we've got one more boss fight to go with. I don't know who it's going to be, and I'd very much like to be hale and hearty. And the damage bonus afforded by extra shock is... I mean, while it's semi-substantial, it ends up being... It ends up being not... Potentially not as much. Oh, jeez. I think I forgot to use mindlessness in there. Ow, Arcane Imp. Oh, it's a +2 Arcane Imp. Go figure these things are happening to me. Let's just wallop his face. Okay, jeez, we almost have a bunch of triple combiners. And all we have left are Dark Runes. At least we didn't take nearly as much damage from that as we could have. Okay, so first ripple. What do we get? Earth, Dark Earth. Please don't be something I already know. It's Enraged. Thanks. Thanks, Hanks. Well, at the very least, it does put us in the position of having something. Let's just bounce that off and hope that these guys don't hurt me too much. Okay. Their bouncing shots are jerksome. Okay. Great. It's another Dark Rune. But we do have more health, so we've got that going for us. Let's avoid these guys. I can get up to full health after this. Master Light Mages, you are jerks. Okay. We get shock. I'm very glad I went with the defense. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but how much damage do we receive? We have a 25% damage reduction. That's saving our keister. Doesn't look like it, but it really is. Okay, so do we have Dark Fire Earth? Nope. Fire Mind Water? Nope. Shock Speed Mind? I think I already made that. Water Mind Light? Nope. Fire Dark? Nope. Fire Entropy Dark? Nope. Okay, in that case, it's time to get adventurous. So I want to do Lightning Dark. Maybe. Question. Have I ever done Dark Earth Water? Yes, I have. Okay. Good thing I checked. Have I ever done Dark Earth? Dark Water? Shit. They do not like me making spells here, so I'm gonna have to do Shadow Earth. Okay, I've done Shadow Earth Dark. Wait, perfect. Runedex. Discovered creatable. So we can make Shock Dark balls. Shock Dark, Shock Earth Water, Earth Shock Dark. I'm actually going to go with Shock Dark. Just because our chances of getting one rune that mixes with these three is higher than our chances of using up all of these. Soul Steel. Okay. I swear I've already had this before. Okay. So, Soul Steel is actually a fairly decent spell. It does mediocre damage, and the duration of the spell is alright. But it has a reducible cooldown, and it more or less debuffs an enemy and buffs you, which is potentially really cool. Unfortunately, not the greatest. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is put away Pressure Blast. It's not really helping us here. Just because of the sheer cast speed of it, and it does actually interfere with my casting of ults. We're actually going to go with Wind Aura, which I should have been buffing this entire time, but I'm an idiot. And with Mindlessness, it doesn't matter that much, because Elf plus Mindlessness equals pretty much nigh instantaneous maximum rune level, which is nice. Also, Doctor. Doctor's saving our keister. So, mindlessness, this, and nuke. Okay, I guess we just killed everybody. Works for me. Okay, underdog, probably. Yep, underdog. Not entirely sure when and where that status effect works. Damage received. Don't know. But we get another health pickup for our trouble. Let's bust all the rocks while we're here. Glad we're not running into any more treants. Kind of like that. Okay, so I think the one thing about oh, apparently there was health in there. And we get another shock. Ooh. Didn't get another double combiner though, so I'm going to have to be patient. That's alright with me. Okay, so let's use mindlessness and bounce. Uh-oh. And entropy. Or not entropy, supernova. There we go. Speed runes. There we go. Actually doing really well now. Now that I've taken pressure blast off of the build. Well, I guess it was sort of fated. So let's do mindlessness. And let's... Yeah, there we go. So now we can kind of charge at enemies and their bullets will just kind of leave us alone, which is very much appreciated. Fortunately, it's got a short-ish cooldown. Oh, those are mines. Don't step on those. I thought those were super rare. Ow. Buster Bang hurts. Don't get hit by that. Okay, well, you know, even though Buster Bang hurts, we've got at least 3 red hearts sitting around. So we're going to be full health by the time we fight the boss. Let's just bounce. Oh, I've already supernovaed, apparently. Don't remember this happening. Error C logs. No, no thank you. I like not looking at what's giving me errors. I really don't want to know what's giving me errors. So, we got mindlessness in a second. And we don't have any of our abilities, but we do have the air block, maybe. Not entirely clear on this one. Oh, looks like we got a Bandit King running around stealing our shields. Okay, very glad I have Prismatic Devil right now. Very glad I have all of these spells. Honestly, I'm feeling a lot more confident about things. Helps that I have full health. Problem is, me being confident is actually really dangerous. So we've got an event room. What is it? Living statues. That's terrifying. I'm going to leave it for later. Because there's also the boss in this floor. In fact, I'm actually probably going to do the event after the boss room. Oh, let's blow that up. Hey, we found where the boss room is. So we have a couple of options here. A, fight the boss. B, hold off a little bit. Oh. Take out the imps that are messing with our stuff. Go after this. I do have that going. Okay. So, we're getting a lot of runes here. Gotta murder these imps. Very glad I have Prismatic Devil, because the thing is, if I need to take out an enemy, I can just bump my face into him, which is nice. Okay. Okay. I tried to supernova, didn't end up working. There's a Bandit King. He is stealing my stuff. It's not appreciated. And it's double combiner. Oh, man. That was really convenient. Okay, so they all Buster Banged. And I proceeded to repel all of them. Thank you. Okay, so we get health. We get a double combiner, which means we get another triple. Let's do it. What can I make? I don't know. Oh, there are a lot of things I can make. Here's the question, though. Do I have anything that I can... Okay. Let's do speed. Get that duration up. Because if I can... Oh, jeez. It's got a long cooldown, though. I wonder if it was boosted. Well, whatever. Not a big deal. Entropy. No use for dark. Use for shock. Use for water. Ooh, yeah. Use for fire. Because if I can get this to have way high damage, yeah, that's pretty good. Before I do, though... fire, fire, dark. No, dark, fire, earth. That was a request. Weaken soul. Oh, I've already made it. Oh, never mind. Fire, mine, water. Water, water, shock. Fire, entropy, dark. Oh, well, there goes an entropy. Entropy, speed, dark. Yeah. Water, mine, light. Speed, fire, dark. Well, I messed that one up a little bit. So, don't need fire there. Do need fire there. Can I do earth? Yeah. What's this do? Rip current. Creates a pool of harsh water that does damage to enemies, stands on it. Enemies that move over rip current will cause rip current to move with them. Oh, that's convenient. I'm not going to use it, though. It's got a decently long cooldown, so that would be great for the ground targeting run. But currently, not for this run. That's pretty much all right for me. Let's boost up Supernova. Okay, so we're pretty much golden. I've got... Oh, those are just yellow hearts. Might as well pick them up while I'm here. We've got like one room left. 3 red hearts. Oh, hey, that's actually hella convenient. Because, yes, we get more dark runes, which we don't really need. But there are no enemies in here. So, Those damage... I think they've added bigger damage zones to this game, which is kind of mean. I like it when they're small. So, I'm going to risk it and fight the boss on less than full health. Barely less than full health, mind you. We don't have any triples. We have no regrets. Who are we fighting? Oh, it's the... Oh, thank you. Thank you, RNG gods. You're making this run work well. Okay, so let's pop mindlessness and then immediately bounce. Trying to... Oh, right. It needs to get its health bar up first. And let's just use Supernova to... I'm actually just going to back my ass end up to this one. Because the nice thing about this entire run is, since I have such a high damage in one singular direction, I can actually... Oh, okay. Ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I am trapped in there. Yeah, I can back my butt up to everything. And essentially, it dies. It's a really stupid version of a melee run. It hurts, but it's not a big deal. Okay, this is the next ancient pillar. I'm gonna actually go with the bounces, because we get Supernova in a second. There we go. He's gonna die. We're gonna be full health by the end of this. We can probably even do the event room. Okay, so we could do Underdog. It's not that great. It's alright, though. It helps, actually. I'm gonna go with Underdog. We get a triple combiner. We get some health. Oh, there was only one health from that boss. Weird. Have I done Shock Dark? Wow, really? Alright, well, in that case, we got a triple combiner and a combo that we can't use. Did I end up making Shock Dark? Please tell me I didn't. Right, it's Soul Steel. Oh, nuts. Could have done that better. Oh, well. Living statues. Let's see how poorly I do. Essentially, I'm going to have to be very careful here. Let's be honest here. Wanderbot, careful. What does this happen? I'm just backing my ass end into everything. I'm just gonna use nukes. Ow. Ooh, they're doing the bouncy bullet thing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, he's got that. Okay, so we are in kind of a shitty position where one of these guys has Lights Nova, which is terrifying. He also has the freaking bouncy bullet. So you know what? I'm just going to do what I should have been doing earlier. This puts us in both a shitty and an alright position. Because on one hand, we've got a couple of hearts lying around. On the other hand, it puts us in a shitty position of I am scared. Gonna try and just hit him with all of my... Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go with Entropy. We are very injured. No hearts dropped in here. If I walk through a damage zone, I die. That did not have heart in it. I knew going in there was a bad idea. Luckily, we got triple doctors, so at the very least, I think we're gonna be half health. Please don't lie to me. Oh, shit. Well, we have one red heart. Don't we? Please? Okay. We are in a really, really awful position. And I'm completely to blame for it. I should never have gone into that room. I assumed we had two hearts left. Turns out my whole, the yellow hearts thing actually screwed me over, because I forgot that, okay. Couple of options here, and I'm going to take the one that makes us have the highest chance of survival, plus 10 health. There are other things that I could have gone with. A lot of other things, but at the same time, that's the one that'll do. We got a couple of damage zones, which are a bit on the scary side of things. I'm trying to take out the rocks. If we get lucky, we'll get 1 health. We didn't get any. So do we want speed, dark, or water? Speed, I think. Speed is kind of weakest to what we got going on here. So what I'm going to do, pop mindlessness, supernova, blow them all up. Wow, that was hideously effective. Come on, give me something. No hearts? Farts. Okay, so we got that triple combiner. Let's see what I can make. So, let's do light, shock, entropy. That's shock array. Okay, in that case, we use shock and entropy a lot. I'm actually going to put entropy on... Oh, well, it's not worth it. I'm actually going to put shock on... That's not worth it either. Shock... No, none of them are worth it. Do we need... It's prioritizing the controller right now. I've used a lot of both. Okay, dark. Nope. Dark. Nope. Dark. Nope. Dark, dark, light? Dark, dark. Really? I've done every permutation here? Runedex. Creatable spells. Undiscovered. None. Oh dear. That's never happened before. We have a triple. We have a lot of spells, and I can't use any of them. So let's pick up the collectible stuff, make sure I don't walk through any of the damaged zones. I wish there was a way of walking slower. Okay, so we could go with entropy, mind, or fire. All of which are scary. Fire has a very small chance of... Let me go with mind. That was a bad idea. Oh well. Actually, I mean, ultimately it's not going to be that bad of an idea. Let's just bust up all of the breakables. Looks like we did. Okay, mindlessness. Nova! Okay, that was a bad idea. We lived through it, though. But it was a bad idea. Okay. Air next. It's going to be air next. I'm waiting for Supernova to come back. Actually, I can go into the next room, but... Jeez. That's obnoxious. Looks like there are no damage zones in here. Nope, they're just all over on that side. Please, one of you? No? No heals. Oh, this sucks. Alright. So what I'm going to do is... Looks like we got a pair of Wind Hunters and Essence of Air. So I'm going to pop Mindlessness. Come over here. Supernova. Everything dies. Holy crap. That spell's insane! I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with that. Because of all the cooldown reduction we picked up. Helps too. Okay. Glad that we can go through here and not everything becomes terrifying and violent. Still no health pickups though. I was really hoping it would be a little bit forthcoming. Okay, so we got a Master Earth Mage over there. A bunch of novices. So what I'm going to do, pop Mindlessness. And bam! Okay, so all we have to do, worry about the Earth Hunter and that guy. What I'm going to do, just get with the bouncy and hit him with everything. Okay, still no health, but we're on to the very last boss. First time I ever do regular mode, stupid ass build, managed to build it into something that's actually remotely useful. I do have to say, I'm a little bit pissed that I can't make anything with this triple combiner. Okay, Elementalists. I'm kind of hoping... I remember he's been forthcoming in the past of hearts. I don't know... Ooh. Don't know what that was. But it was scary. Everything is scary. I have to be really careful here. That should be obvious. I'm going to use my... Oh, there's some weird amounts of cooldown reduction. Now, the other thing I can... Ah, there we go. There's our first heart. I think every time you take him down 1 or 2, he seems to use it. Okay, or not use it. But every time I take him down 1 or 2, he gives me some level of heartage, which is nice. I'm trying to avoid all of the crazy damage that comes out here, though. And there's another heart. I might actually beat this boss with full health. So I've got our ultimates off, but I want to get close and bouncy bounce. Please bounce more. Okay, now let's use that. Get the next heart. Knock back all the stuff. Okay, not all the stuff gets knocked back, but a fair amount of them do. It's very nice. And then I can get close to him, do damage, and we're gonna beat Elementalists on our first try. That is nuts. I'm okay with that though. I mean, technically it's our first try of regular mode, and when it comes down to it, oh geez, whatever that was. I will admit, my computer is chugging every once in a while whenever he does like some crazy new move. It's just like, oh, by the way, surprise. Not entirely sure. Okay, I want to finish him off with Supernova. It didn't work. Okay, bouncy bounce. What about bouncy bounce? Okay, got him. Master Rune. Can I? Can't triple anything. That flabbergasts me. All right, whatever. I'll just get rid of Wind Aura just in case he does something special. The answer looks to be thus far. Oh wait, hey, there's health. Just in case. Watch him just get back up. That'd be unfortunate. I doubt it, though. The sequence. Every time you beat Elementals. No, we dropped a heart thing. No. Oh well. So, this creature, this corrupted being, did not orchestrate the attack that night. We must have vengeance. Supposedly there's a story for this game. I have yet to discover it, but that's alright. So anyway, party! We beat this game on regular mode. Let's speed past the credits. I don't think anything different is going to happen this time around. I doubt it. But, either way, great run. Was expecting nothing good from it. Turned out, Triple Doctor saved our asses. And honestly, once we hit the last level, Supernova. Supernova plus... Oh, hello. Okay, we have not unlocked any new boss unlockables. Now, I have risen in the ranks. We are up to rank 265 on regular. And you know what else we got? Accidentally click out of the game. We also got our hands on... Oh, hey. Oh, I'm rank 162 in regular difficulty. Cool. Do I recognize any of these people? Nope. Oh well. I think the person at the top of Wimpy either figured out a bug or cheated. Both are entirely possible. Anyway, intimidating. I don't know if we're going to do intimidating immediately. I'll probably do intimidating next just to see how well I do. And if I don't do well, no surprises there. And I'm just happy we beat regular on our first try. Even though I'm not entirely sure how much it changes difficulty. You'd think, you know, playing on normal difficulty would be the first thing I do. But no, playing on Wimpy was probably a good idea. So anyway, I'm rambling about stuff. You guys saw the run. It was a great run. Very happy about it. And I'm going to start saying this just kind of at the end of things, just so you guys know as a heads up. A lot of YouTubers say, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. And, I mean, most of you that probably have watched this far have subscribed already. But if you watch my videos and you don't like, I'd highly encourage you to do so, and you don't have to. It's not mandatory in the slightest, and I'm not going to be mad at you if you don't. But liking my videos gets the word out there for my videos a heck of a lot more, which is really a good thing, because, you know what? I want more people to know about this game, and on a more selfish note, I want more people to know about me. So, if you liked the past 3 videos of me just wrecking regular difficulty, that sounds nice. It might be the title of this one. Anyway, if you like the last 3 videos, go back and like them if you can, because it'd be nice. I'll start reminding people again, because it's easy to forget. I do it all the time. I'm just as guilty as everyone. So anyway, enough about the things that nobody really cares about. I will see you guys on the next run of Runers. We'll probably continue with regular, or no, I will go with intimidating. We'll see if we can do it. The answer is no, but it's worth a shot anyway. So, see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.